It has been a game changer for this school this year.
Awesome. Awesome. Super awesome. It's super cool.
It's really fun, and it's really helping the little kids learn new things.
All the people is the same here. Nobody's different.
They can do the same stuff, they just need to learn how.
I think it's important to include everybody because like everybody should have their freedom to do anything they want.
Yes. Can we do it again?
It feels good because you can just see people getting along and everyone gets new friends and like just hangs out and like everyone's really nice to each other.
I want to go super fast. Ready? Go!
When you get a diagnosis that your child is going to have a disability or have special needs, you always wonder, is he going to be welcomed? Are people going to care about him? Are people going to see beyond his disability? And the answer to all of those is yes.
The ultimate goal is just for this to be one big community, regardless of ability, where everybody is connected and everybody's friends and we're all included. Here at Ellen Ochoa Elementary, we have a club called Unified Champions. It's an after-school club that meets once a week, and it's a club where we pair gen ed students with our ER2 special education students to have them interact with each other, working on social skills and gross motor skills, learning some of the physical skills that they would need to participate and become Special Olympic athletes. We have about 10 athletes and then 10 partners.
It's really fun and you get just to like hang out with your friends and help them learn how to do like different sports and different things.
Is that fun?
I just want them to have the same life as regular people. So, when they get older, they be stronger.
Sometimes people get left out, they feel lonely. They can learn and I learn stuff that they don't, that I can learn about them and what they like to do.
I've been watching some of these relationships unfold, and one of my favorite partnerships to watch is our Teacher of the Year this year here at Ellen Ochoa, Mrs. Larby. Her son is in our after-school club, and the person that he's partnered with is also a student from her class.
This is my fifth year teaching fifth grade here at Ochoa. My son is a first grader. His name is Connor.
Yay. You play soccer? Yeah.
And he is partnered with a fifth grade student, Kyrie, who happens to be my own student. And that partnership happened just by happenstance. It was an accident. We didn't plan for my own student to be partnered with my child, but it has been something just so beautiful. Kyrie takes his job as a mentor student so seriously and really makes sure that he engages Connor, is making sure that he's helping Connor to be successful. It's been such a beautiful thing to see his heart come out in that club and just kind of roll over into everything else that he does.
They get better at a lot of stuff, also like making new friends, talking a lot more.
Is that fun for you to hang out with Kyrie and do some sports?
Yeah.
It makes me feel happy and excited, so I think they have big dreams.
Regardless of ability, every student deserves to be able to try new things and to be involved in the school setting. And so I just really appreciate that here at Union we are making that active choice to make sure that every kid is part of the community.
We call it Champions because we are a bunch of champions, but it's kind of modeled after something called a Unified Partners, which is a section of Special Olympics. There's a few schools in Union that are Unified Partner schools, and you just have to meet a certain criteria, mixing students with disabilities and general education students together, including working on the same common goal, whether that be Unified PE or doing some sort of sporting event together.
The other schools are doing it more during the school day, so we decided, well, we have clubs after school, and a lot of our kids and a lot of the parents want them to be able to come to an after-school club, so we decided to do it after school.
Here at Ochoa and at so many of our elementary schools, we have community coordinators that help to get our after-school clubs planned and coordinated and working the right way.
All we had to do was go to Louisa and Sally, and they just snapped their fingers and made it happen. And the next thing you know, we had an after-school club, and it happened right away. It's a school favorite.
We go set up in the gym, and then we make sure everything's good so they can learn the stuff to do.
They have a little piece of paper that they're supposed to follow, and so these 5th grade leaders are going around the gym and setting up all the different stations for the kids to go through with their partner.
Can you build the blocks? Yeah.
And while we're waiting for the gym to get set up, everybody meets in my classroom. For about the first 15 to 30 minutes of the club, the kids just play together. So they're doing some social interaction while they're eating.
After school, we go to after school club. It was first Monday, and then it changed to Wednesday.
And then we travel down to the gym.
And whenever they walk in the room, in the gym, we can look at them and they just look so excited to see the stuff. It makes me feel good because you can see that they're gonna enjoy it, and it's good when people enjoy stuff. To like help them do things that they haven't done before, and like help them do things that they want to accomplish.
The idea is for each of the partners to start at a different station and then rotate through.
We teach them the skills that they'll need for just any type of sport. We learn how to kick a ball. We learn how to bounce and catch a ball. We learn how to dribble a ball, jump over a jump rope, balance beam.
I just like playing. I play with Andy, and I just do stuff all day in school.
We've been playing basketball for like a while together. I know for a fact that Xavier likes riding the scooters because he gets to go really fast on them.
When I drag Andy around, I can't even go fast because he just falls off of it.
He falls off the scooter.
Yes. And I can't even pull it.
We have had to wait for scooters to be last lately so that they'll work on their jump roping and balance beam skills and throwing a little bit more. The look of pure joy on the kids' faces whenever they're just flying through the gym on this scooter is unmatched. It's really fun to see, and just watching them have fun together with each other.
My favorite thing to do is like play with Xavier. I like to see him really happy because like it makes me kind of happy as well.
Yeah, just like that. Good job, Xavier.
Why do you think seeing him happy makes you feel happy?
I honestly don't know, probably because he's my friend.
Yeah, we're super friends.
Yeah.
Zach, I feel like his favorite thing to do is either basketball, baseball, or to ride a scooter. He's happy with basketball because when I was playing basketball, he kept wanting to shoot. I was like, try to shoot it. He made like 10 or 9 goals.
I play scooters, like in the basketball. Its scooter is fast.
If you work with another kid, you can see like how they work, and like because a lot of people are different, so you could see how they work and you could be more patient with them. And it's like important to like get help by adults and kids because they have a different perspective.
It's really good because I've done this a lot of years in my own classroom as a motor lab and teaching the kids the skills that they would need to be in the regular PE. Because a lot of our kids need just a little extra practice on learning how to kick a ball and bounce a ball and throw. So we practice those skills on a daily basis, and now we actually have their peers that are doing it with them, and it helps because they enjoy it a lot more than working with their teacher. I think it's a great opportunity, and it's a great opportunity for our gen ed classrooms.
With my son's disability, he has low tone. So some of those big milestones that we take for granted are a lot more difficult for him. And so being able to practice those gross motor skills and fine motor skills and even his verbal communication skills with his friends and with some of the older students here is really important. The more that he can practice and the more that he practices in a fun way, making it something he wants to do, the stronger that he is going to be and the faster he's going to reach those milestones. It's a blessing. This club is such a blessing to my son and to our family because he's been in therapy and seen different clinicians since he was an infant. So these skills are things that we have been working on since he was just a few months old. So to be able to have the school come and join in and kind of become his village to help him to continue to reach those milestones has been a really big blessing for us.
And the partners help us walk all the kids up front at the end of the day.
Hi, buddy. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Yeah? Did you get some exercise?
When I pick him up from this club, he is just beaming. He is so excited to be around his peers and to have had the opportunity to play and grow and learn with the other kids in the club. He doesn't want to say goodbye. He's got to go fist bump or high five or handshake every single kid that's still there before we can walk out the door. So it's obvious that this club makes a difference in his life. You can just see the joy that he has when he's leaving the club that day. But it's also not only the kids in the club. It's kind of created this domino effect that even those students' friends are starting to greet my son by name and greet the other students by name and give them high fives and recognize them. So not only are the peer students learning from our kids, but they're also teaching their own friends that it's cool to accept these kids and welcome them, and it's important to do so. And so it's becoming this beautiful domino effect that I see.
High five. All right, you ready?
We can't get in or out of the door without so many kids calling him by name.
Hi, Connor.
And saying hello to him or fist bumping him and being excited to see him. And that just really warms my heart as a parent because that's really what you want for your kid.
Hi, Luna.
I've really seen it since I've been here grow significantly, the way the kids stop by my classroom every morning and say good morning to my students, and how they're helpful, how they walk each other places, and just kind of understanding we all have one thing in common, and it's that, that they're just children that are learning, that are growing, that just want to make friends, that just want to have people be nice to them.
It's awesome. It's awesome to see that before this, they didn't know each other. And now I have
You want me to go down?
at least 15 kids come by and stop at my room to say hi to our kids in the morning.
Going! Hi, Connor. Hi, Amanda. Hi, Aaron. Hi, Connor.
Even kids that aren't going to the club, they've learned their name and they know who they are and they're always saying hi, they want a high five.
Bye, Aaron. Bye, guys. Bye. Bye. Bye, Connor. Bye. High five, Connor. All right, thank you. Bye.
And it makes the kids feel good. And it's working on those social skills, and we need that.
You did the scooter? And the ball?
I am really hopeful that this club is just a stepping stone
Did you have fun?
for more clubs that he can join and more ways that he can be included. I know this club was kind of piloted this year, and it's been so successful from a parent standpoint for my son that I'm hopeful that this is going to teach him some of the social skills and some of the learning skills that he needs in order to continue to do more clubs.
It's not a picture.
Cheese.
And there's Xavier.
And find more things that he's really excited about.
Cheese. Cheese.
Cheese.
It was Connor's first year to be age eligible. So it was his first year to compete.
Extra muscles.
And it was quite the adventure.
Because we're a unified champion school, a program sponsored by Special Olympics of Oklahoma, we took 3 students with us to area Special Olympics that are some of our partners that were in the after school club. They were very, very helpful being with the kids while they were up there competing.
Try three.
Helping the kids get snacks, sitting with them and keeping them entertained.
Say cheese. Yeah!
They had their buddy there to cheer them on and just that extra person to encourage them. I definitely think that the skills that he worked on in club were able to translate over to bocce ball. The strength that he's gained and the ability to throw and roll the ball, and even the understanding of where to throw it and aim has definitely been beneficial for him.
2, 3.
It was a really good learning opportunity for me to see where I can support him and where I can help him to be more independent as we continue to grow in this journey of Special Olympics.
I love that.
The other thing that we're going to be able to do, because we're going to even extend beyond that, is when we go to State Special Olympics, which is in Stillwater, we're going to be staying at the dorms, and 2 of our partners are going with us to stay in the dorms, and they're going to stay overnight, and they're going to do unified partner bocce ball, where they're going to partner up with their partner and they're going to compete together on that event.
Connor actually gets to play partner bocce with one of the unified partners, and I think that's going to be really fun for him. It would be a great experience for him to look forward to in future years too.
We're one of 4 schools that I believe became a unified partner this year, and I'm hoping to see that number grow. And if they have the ability to add an after-school program so that other kids can get the opportunity to be involved in after-school clubs. Mona and I know would be happy to be a model for that and offer any guidance to anybody who would want to do it.
You should join because you can help kids that's younger than you, and then you can help them learn new stuff, learn their name, make new friends that's probably your age or their age, and then you can have fun.
I want them to have a good life as regular people. Just keep moving forward and don't give up.
It's easier to make friends, not only in the club, just because we learn how to be patient with them, and we just learn how to be kinder. The people that will be doing it next year will get more friends, and they might just be more proud of themselves from making people happy.
It just makes me happy. It warms my heart to see that other people, especially his own peers and other kids, see the child that I see, that his family sees.
For this club, I hope it continues to grow. Emily and I are still trying to figure out how that's going to be. We have some kids that aren't necessarily able to stay after school, so we're trying to think of ways to maybe incorporate it during the school day. We want to get more kids involved.
I honestly hope there's more clubs like this so me and Xavier have more time together so we get to play more often, and so that way I can also find more friends to play with and all that.
The club, when it ends, I want to keep rejoining because it's fun to do. I also have friends in there too.
Follow your dreams, wherever your heart takes you, that's the place for you.
Knowing that feeling that we had whenever club ended and how bittersweet and beautiful it was to watch those relationships develop. This was so great for just these 20 kids that participated in the after school club. We're like, what if we could take this even further?
Like that.
We chose 40 fifth graders to partner with 40 of our ER2 students. And each week, a different group of kids goes to the gym and we work on those skills, continuing the work that we did for the after school club.
Is Aaron here? Okay, Wilson.
Today, some of the kids met their partners for the first time that they were going to have for the rest of the school year. And whenever I was calling their names and seeing some of the fifth graders' faces light up when I was like, this is going to be your partner, their eyes even smiled. And I was like, wow, they were so happy to have that certain child, be chosen to work with them on these skills. I could just see it's just going to continue to blossom from there.
Do y'all remember who your buddies were? We've got so many different classes doing it now, so everyone is getting to do it that wants to do it. We still have a couple of our star gen ed students that actually come and they get my wagon.
Where's that?
They set it all up and they participate every Wednesday in helping the peers actually, you know, you can do it this way. Or you can do it this way. So they're actually teaching their peers, their friends, how to work with our Special Olympic athletes. So I think that's pretty cool.
I feel really happy with what I'm doing. I like to help people. If no one was there and the club was just empty, no one will be helping the kids out. Only the teachers. It's us helps the teachers because we can teach the little kids and they can just sit down and watch.
The vision that Ms. Kelly and I had was that we would initially, you know, get it started, but then we were hoping that this whole program, whether it be during the school day or the after school club, for it to just run itself. And that's exactly what has happened. It's become so student-led that the student mentors are able to set up the equipment, they're able to clean up the equipment, they're able to go get the equipment, they're able to like take care of all of that for us. So it really might sound more complicated than it really ends up being. And I will also say that the benefit so outweighs the cost. I would have been doing this for years had I known that this was going to be the payoff, and we're so glad that we've done it.
Give your partner a high five.
So all the hard work, actually, you know, it just made everything perfect. I would actually like to go ahead and do both. I don't know, I'm gonna have to talk to Emily about that. But next year, start off with an after-school program, because a lot of our kids enjoy the after-school program. But I also want to make sure that all of our kids get that opportunity to go out there and play in the gym with, you know, with their buddies, you know. And I think it's a cool situation. They love it. They really do. So I want it to keep going.
Which one do you want to do? You want to do ball?
Seeing this club grow just in this year, I have no doubt that it's going to continue to grow and continue to be something that kids want to be part of. It just makes my heart really happy because it's spreading awareness that our Special Olympians are kids just like everybody else, and they are more alike than different, and our kids are seeing that, and I think that's a beautiful thing.
You want to go upstairs? Say yes.
You want to see Joey?
Because we have a field trip today.
Oh, we're guys going?
We're going to the 6th grade center.
This year, the majority of our partners have been our 5th grade students, and they're going to go on to 6th grade. So that part is going to be a little bittersweet to have to say goodbye to them, but then we'll have the opportunity to make new relationships next year. And hopefully, since I have some students that are 5th graders going to 6th grade, and then we had a lot of 5th graders that are in the program now, that those relationships will continue once they leave Ochoa. Like, I really hope that when they see each other in the hallways, they'll be able to give high five. I really hope that some of the 6th grade students can come to the ER2 classroom at the 6th grade center and still see their buddies and still see their partners. So that's what I'm hoping for, is that it will continue and ripple throughout the district, not just in Ochoa.
It's really fun. It's perfect.
Good job.
I don't know how much grades it goes to, but I still want to do it though.
1, 2, 3, Ochoa!
You excited? Carter's my best friend, because we do a lot of stuff together. You need new friends so he can move on, because I'm going to go to the 6th grade, and you won't have me no more.
My hope for Connor is just that he continues to grow and be his best self and be the confident kid that he is. And in the future, whatever he wants to do, that's my goal for him. Being part of Unified Partners and being part of Special Olympics, it's something that he can do for a lifetime. There's not an age limit to that, and there's so many different sports and activities and opportunities that I hope that he finds the one that he just loves and just flourishes in that and just continues to be the confident kid that he is.
Push.